Well, they have comical facial expressions, but it's not always easy being a pug. Dr. Carol Ropka from the Northeast Cat and Dog Hospital explains the challenges of being a short-nosed dog. And we had a Pekingese growing up, so we do know that all too well. But yeah, so what are some of the challenges?
Well, little Sienna here lives with a few other pugs in the household. So the first thing anybody who has a dog with a shorter nose knows is that they're going to make a lot more noise. Snooting, snorting, sneezing. If you wear glasses, you're going to clean them a lot because you're going to say hi and they're going to sneeze right in your face, that kind of stuff. When they get excited, I know my pug used to sound like a little freight train when she was running through the house. You know, like that, like a little freight train. So there's a lot more noises, and they almost always snore. So if you don't want a dog who snores, you might not think about the short-nosed dog. Now, the second thing we think about is when that nose is short, their eyes are everywhere their noses go. And you know how their noses are every place. So dogs are sniffing, they're doing things. That means they're a lot more susceptible to eye injuries. And when you think about it, almost every short-nosed dog has bigger eyes. Shih Tzus, pugs, Pekingese, and so their eyes are right there in the way, and so if they're sniffing something with their nose, their eyes can get injured. So we see a lot more eye injuries in these guys. They also have little face folds. When you push everything in, you get extra skin folds, and so we have to watch to make sure they don't get little infections and irritations inside the little face folds. So that's a little bit of hygiene that you want to take care of. We know that they're going to be heat sensitive because with their breathing not being as efficient as other dogs, when it's hot, they aren't going to be able to catch their breath as well and have a little more problems there too. So these are dogs that in the heat of the summer, they need to stay cool by the fan, by the pool, that kind of stuff, not out there in the heat because they can't really catch their breath the way they should. And then the last thing we think about are their teeth. When you think about taking a dog whose nose is that big and shoving everything in, the teeth get misplaced. And so her teeth are at all these funny little angles back there. And they're going to be a lot more susceptible to dental tartar and to different types of periodontal disease and things like that. So these little short-nosed dogs, I tell you, they're one of my favorites. I personally like the little short noses, but again, they come with their own little set of things. Be sure you like those noises and you don't mind having snootings on your eyeglasses.
Adorable personalities, though.
They definitely are. They're worth it, that's for sure.
Thank you, Dr. Ropka. And if you have any pet questions, you can email them to petpeeves@wzzm13.com.